brothers and one week, bitches crucial in this week. 451, what it is up in my city. Yeah, what's up, y'all? This, hold on, let me get some. This, oh shit, this, part one. What if it's, what if Naruto was in, Seven Deadly Sins, I'm not saying, I live. We keep a gun on all of us here. Alright, let me chill. Anyways, this is part one. What if Naruto was in Seven Deadly Sins in the world? He's not gonna be transported, or he's just gonna be born. Oh fuck. He's just gonna be born in He's just gonna be born in Seven Deadly Sins world, basically. So basically let's start off where Naruto is getting born. He's getting born where actually no. The Demon King and the Demon King and whatever her name was, the god basically of the heaven angels or something. And I ain't gonna call her God because she's not God even. Yeah. Yeah, even though she's not God, I'm still gonna call her like she's not God, but I'm gonna just call her the Great One, the all one, the all holy one, the all holy one in Meliodas or in the Demon King. Meliodas died, and yeah, they decided that they needed to. They decided that because they was if I keep sticking fucking Mike Tyson. They decided that they were going, or actually they had entanglement, and they was, for a billion, it was going on for a couple billion years, and then she got pregnant, blah blah. Anyways, in the sky, they claim that they real, but I can see it in their eyes. Anyways, as this baby's getting born, it's basically chaos. The demons are trying to go attack the heaven, and the heaven are trying to go and the angels are trying to go attack the demons because they don't want this baby to be born. They know this baby's gonna be born. Whichever side it chooses, that side is gonna win the war, basically. But the Demon King decides to. Let's just say he decides to. I want to say that he decides that he isn't going to tolerate this. He says he's not going to tolerate this anymore. So he, so he, he he says that he tells the angel or the holy one that he's gonna put their son in a deep sleep. Once he gets to 10, he's gonna put his son in a deep sleep. And she says okay, as she says she kisses him as bro. Well, no, she says when he's born. So yeah, let's say when he's born. When I see a truck, he just pulling up, someone hopped out, a big goofy nigga, he trying to look tough. So I push my move there. He don't want us one bite, he not bullet. Anyways, Izuku, yeah. So yeah, let's change that. She says, the Demon King says when he's born, he's not gonna give him a memory. And she says we need to erase our memories of that child so we don't have a war against them. So they say sure. as they both start to erase each other's memory at the same time. As they're done, Naruto is sealed and they erase the memory. Okay, and also a seal. And that's what they decided to call it to be. Yeah. Anyways, let's start on. Made it to the hospital. I know you mad, cause I spoke to you mad, left him on the curse. She ain't fucked that nigga. He from 63rd. Anyways, Izuku, he, or no, this time skip like a good 1,000 years. Naruto's power has slowly been weakening the seal, as he does have that. He still got the 9 tails in him. I don't know how, but I'm just telling you, he still got it. So yeah. Or let's just say it was his demon power and his angel power. Let's say his angel power was the Sharingan, or was the same eyes as the as Elizabeth. So yes, he's half angel, half demon, basically. But he's stronger in his demon side. But if you use them both together, he's gonna be overpowered. Nobody can stop him, basically. So yeah. Anyways. Meliodas. Meliodas and Elizabeth, they're at the board hat. As, Meliodas, he likes Elizabeth, but, they still haven't, Elizabeth doesn't know. And, Meliodas, he's kind of, he doesn't want to tell her, because he thinks that she doesn't want to date a demon. And, yeah, so, yeah. But, yeah, by the way, in the Holy War, they didn't meet each other. And that's another thing. They're like now meeting each other after everything is cooled off and everything. And they do know about the child. What the fuck? What am I here? They do know about the angel in the angel child and the demon child. Wait a damn minute. No. I mean, kinda if you think about it. No, because what I was thinking was, wouldn't Elizabeth be his sister? When I thought about it, she'd be his half-sister. Who fucking cares? They're not related. Or they're related. They have the same angel blood, but then, they don't have the same literal, family blood. If you get what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. But Meliodas and Meliodas and Naruto basically should be related, since the demon, or Meliodas is the Demon King son, so it's Zeldris. So yeah, Naruto's gonna have a better relationship with Zeldris too. I'm gonna say that than he will with Meliodas. So yeah. Oh, and Gelda, she'll gonna be free. The what's her name? The Zeldris girl, she's gonna be free. Cause I don't want that boy to suffer like that. That was really messed up in the anime. And yeah. Anyway, yeah. Naruto, as the seal breaks, they instantly get their memories back as their power's gone. And that's the way they put it. If the seal was to blow or anything, that's how they would get their memories. No, on a block with that time. Bow, bow. We, whatever, run now. No, you ran top. Thought you playing land down. And you know, I never know niggas like you. Yeah. Hey, man. Oh, yeah. My head on steady going and I can't lose. Anyways, yeah, let's time skip by a good 10 years. They haven't found Izuku yet. As they see a meteor coming down. Or Naruto. They didn't find Naruto. You know, they see that a meteor, or not a meteor, but like kind of a crater in the ground. As Meliodas instantly senses demon power from it. But, she, but Elizabeth is kind of, no, it's angel power. As, she says, nah. They start arguing, or they start not having, like, they start saying it's angel, it's demons, angels, but, well, I'll sense this, I'll sense that. As they get there, they see that it's a boy who doesn't look like a day over 7, maybe. But yeah, he looks like 7. But that's not his age. We know that angels and demons, they age very quickly, but they can stay alive for a long, long time. I want to make them a fairy too, but I ain't gonna do that. But they stay alone for a long time. So yeah. Anyways, Izuku, you know, he, Naruto, my bad. Naruto, he decides that or as he's getting picked up, and he's taken to the ship, time to get like a day or two, Naruto wakes up as he opens his eyes, leaning up, saying, "Where am I?" As looking around, seeing he's in somewhere totally different from where he just were, from where he just was. As they both say that's strange. As no, they it's late in the evening. Elizabeth says, "Meliodas, do you think we should go check on that boy that we found yesterday?" As Meliodas says, I'm having doubts on him if he's angel or demon. What if he's both? That's not possible. As they say, what about Mael? Mael was angel and he was demon. Yeah, he was created. I don't think they would try to create I don't think the Demon King will want another tyrant war like that again. As 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 he says, yeah, I think you're right. But you never know. As she says, yeah, you never know. Yeah, she said, yeah, you never know. And anyways, yeah. Izuku, or I'm sorry, I'm saying Izuku. Meliodas. He says, I want to go check on him. Come on. Well, he says, Bond, come with me. As Bond decides, he says, he says, why me? Go with Elizabeth. As Elizabeth says, okay. As Elizabeth goes with the Meliodas to the check on the dude. As check on Naruto. As not they see, as they get up, whereas Naruto is about to stand up, he feels a aching pain in his stomach as they see him cast a healing spell. As they're kind of confused, saying, "Are you an angel or a demon?" As he looks up, saying, "Huh?" As he says, "Are you an angel or a demon?" Or Meliodas says that. As Elizabeth says, "Meliodas, we shouldn't instantly rush him with questions. Let him think first. What's your name?" She asks. As Meliodas. Elizabeth. I get this shit wrong. One name wrong one more fucking time. Naruto. Naruto says that he says that he says he says he he says that Damn it, man. It's fucked. This film be fucked up. I'm sorry for Meliodas, but it is as it is how it is. Anyways, Izuku, Naruto. Naruto says that he's he says he doesn't know what he is, but that was a lie. As Meliodas, he was kind of like, okay, fine, but Elizabeth is like, no, he know how to heal himself. And that was a very strong healing factor, and that wound was pretty deep from what we wrapped in bandages. As they still see blood on his arms, as you see in the picture. As Naruto, he's unwrapping his bandages, and as he's unwrapping his bandages, he's unwrapping his bandages, and or he's unwrapping his left arm because his left arm isn't hurt. So yeah, as he's unwrapping his left arm bandages, Naruto decides that he Naruto decides that he isn't going to tell these people what he is because he doesn't trust them at all. He just met them, and he can't trust anyone you just met. It doesn't make any sense. Even if he was the president, you won't trust him because you don't know him. Think you know him, but you don't. And then you trust that person. They fuck around, stab you in your back. That's fucked up. Anyways, let's not talk about my personal life. Let's get back to the what if. Naruto decides. He looks up saying, "Where am I?" As she says, "Oh, you're in the boar hat." As Naruto says, it says, "Okay," not knowing what the boar hat is. As she says, "Okay." She says okay in a very nice, sweet tone. As Izuku says, he says that, he says that he says, so I want to leave now. As they all say, her, as they're like, wait, your injury. She says, wait, as she goes to touch him, saying, your injuries haven't recovered. Touching his arm, seeing blood chilling there. As he says, I can heal them later. I need to get back to my quest. Pulling away and saying, where's my jacket? As, they see, as she points to the closet. As Naruto, grabs his jacket from the closet as he opens the window. She says, wait, before you leave, would you want anything to eat? As Meliodas is kind of suspicious, saying, why the hell is Elizabeth being so nice? As she's like, no, I'm overthinking it. She's always nice. As, she says, but he basically, Meliodas changes. As Bond, he decides to go see who it is. And, this is after the war or after this, the last season of, not all of it, but, when Bond went to go get Meliodas' feelings from the fucking demon place, this is that. Or this is where Bond is after Bond left or came back. Damn. But yeah, this is after Barn came back. Anyways, Izuku, man, Izuku, Naruto. Naruto says that Naruto says that he says he'll find, he'll take some food. He walks out at Bond. Bond says, "Who's the new guy?" As Bond points at him, saying, "You're the guy that you're trapping at." As Naruto, he signals him to be quiet. As Bond, he understands. And she says, "Trapped in what?" As now they're getting curious. Now this is where they're very curious, saying, as he says nothing. As he says nothing. He wasn't. Never mind. As he says, as Bond or Meliodas says, "I'll cook you something." As Bond says, "Nah, you suck a good chef. Here, cooking him some scraps or fixing him something like really quick and giving it to him." As Naruto enjoys the meal, saying thank you, and heading for the door. As he falls out, he passes out basically due to blood loss. Usually, I would just say I don't really care, but now I'm actually thinking he falls out due to blood loss. They all, or Elizabeth says, "Are you okay?" Picking him up. Or as Meliodas picks him up and drags him back to the bed. We time skip a good year. Now they're all close. Naruto decides that he's not gonna leave, but he still hasn't told them his exact origin or where he came from. He knows where he came from. He just decides not to tell anyone. As they still sense that angel power coming from him, but Meliodas sense the demon power coming from him, as they're both confused still. But they decided that something was just wrong. As give it a day or two, and they were better, but it didn't stop. So, and this really quick blew their head. As after a couple of weeks or two, they decided to ask him about it. As he says, they say, where did you come from?" As he says, "Huh?" As Meliodas says, all of us wanted to know, where's your origin? Like, who's your mom? Who's your dad? Type stuff. As he says, saying, "What the hell do I say?" They probably felt the demon and angel power coming from me. As he says, my dad was just some, random farmer, and my mom was an angel, I think. As he says, "Oh, that's pretty cool." As he says, "Yeah." He says, "Yeah." Taking, no. She says, "Yeah." Chuckling. She says, "That it. I'm gonna go train." As Meliodas says, "Wait, let's duel." As he says, "Huh?" As he says, "Let's duel." As he says, "I'm weak." As he says, "No, you're not weak. You just don't show your true power." As he said, "You're hiding something, and I know it. There's no fucking way that you have demon and angel, that I can sense a demon power from you, as she can sense an angel power coming from you. And now you're saying that your mother was just an angel. You see, that's kind of reasonable. But you're lying about your dad. I know it." As he says, that demon power feels exactly like his. As he says, as Naruto, he knows who he's talking about. He's talking about the Demon King. As he says, "Look, bro," walking to Meliodas in his face, saying, "I don't know." Oh, and Meliodas is in his Demon King form, by the way. You gotta give him a hyped up strongest form. I think that is his strongest form. I didn't really finish this last season. You know, it wasn't really, cause after like after you watch something for a very long time, like say you watch an anime, right, and you watch for like a good 4 or 5 seasons, and they try to add the 6th season. Personally, I wouldn't want to watch it because then I will have to recap, and that shit takes forever, and I don't feel like recapping. So I just watch a couple episodes on a new season and leave that shit off there. Simple. That's what I do. Cause I don't really want like watching. And bro, what the fuck? Yeah, personally. Anyways, that's as he says why he pushing it. She says Meliodas, don't. It's okay. It's fine. As he says, you guys do not need to. She says you guys don't need to fight. As Bond says, no, I want to see it. Chuckling. As he says, as Meliodas says, he says, back up and get out of my face. As Naruto says, alright. He says, alright. And Naruto he's shorter than Meliodas. Meliodas is kind of like, Meliodas is taller than him, basically. But, but Naruto's kind of like to his neck. Or like to his chin, basically. As Naruto says, let's go settle this then. Saying, I can't show them my true power. As it's just, then they'll find me again. Now wanting that person to find him again, he decides not to show his true power. Only his angel side. Not as it's not being able to be tracked. As he says, alright, let's go. Sitting on a wide open field, they as they're fighting on a wide open field, they decide that, or no, they don't decide anything. They just start fighting. As Meliodas is severely beating the shit out of Naruto. As Naruto, he says, you fucking weakling. Saying, I'm gonna end this quickly. As Naruto hears the voice saying, boy, you better not embarrass me like this. As it's the Nine Tails. As Naruto instantly turns. Say this is best. He's what the fuck? I don't know how the fuck it got to that, but it did. Anyways, Izuku, that nigga really climbed up there. That shit was funny as fuck. That nigga really climbed up there. Anyways, Izuku, or Naruto, my bad. Naruto says it's fine. As he turns Stage 6-packs, blowing everybody back as they feel this immense demonic power coming from Naruto. As Naruto chuckles, saying, I don't want to use this, but popping his knuckles, saying, I'm no weakling. You better watch your mouth, boy. Boy, when I tell you he rushed to Meliodas like light speed push. It's crazy. He goes to him so fast as Meliodas is shocked by his speed, saying as he unlocks another one of the commandments, making him get stronger, knowing he'll need it. Eventually, as they're fighting longer and longer, he unlocks all the commandments as Naruto stays on the Sage of Six Paths. As Meliodas unlocks his true form, his true power, as Meliodas says, or Naruto says, I guess we're going all out, huh? Saying I have one more form, but I won't. He says, I have 2 more forms, but I wouldn't dare use them to a weakling like you. Okay, so his second form so he has the regular Sage of Six Paths mode with Kurama Link, and he has the he has the other one, the Sage Mode, Karama, Sage of Six Paths, and the his regular, or if no, his other two forms is the Sage Mode, Sage of Six Paths, and the Baron mode. Ooh, I might have Baron. He has a Baron mode, a Barian mode. How the fuck he say it? He has a Barian mode with what's it called? Oh fuck. With the Sage mode, with the Toad Sage mode. Anyways, those are his two other forms, or three other forms. And this Barian Sage mode is his strongest form. Anyways, Izuku, oh, and no, I ain't gonna give him that fucking. I ain't keeping that power. Anyways, Naruto, he says, he pops his knuckles as two big arms come out from Naruto's side, stomach area, it seems, as two big balls of blue, two big blue balls. Yeah, two big blue balls. Meliodas sees two big blue balls as they're coming towards him viciously. As she says, as Naruto and Meliodas, or Naruto was about to bash him with them two big blue balls. Oh damn! Never mind. I ain't gonna keep saying that. That shit's nah. As Meliodas decides, he does a the attack looks weak. It's like a small circle, but it's very, very fucking strong. As it's strong. As they start attacking each other, As they start attacking each other, Meliodas decides that he says, I'm not losing to you, rushing him. As they both rush each other, as Bond says, Elizabeth, you need to stop this fight now. As she screams stop, as they both look at her, bashing into each other, as they both plummet to the ground. As she goes to Naruto saying, Naruto, are you alright? As, she says, I'm fine. Getting up, saying you're a weakling. You made me show my power. Chuckling, saying, that wasn't even all of it, and you struggled. Our father didn't struggle when I had that form. Chuckling. As, she says, so I am right. Meliodas gets up, holding his stomach with a lot of cuts. And, he's hurt badly. As he says, so I was right. You are the Demon King's son. Yeah, I am. You must be Meliodas. Or he says, Meliodas, don't underestimate me again. Or next time, you won't have all your limbs. Chuckling as Naruto, or as Elizabeth does a healing ritual and heals both of them at the same time. Meliodas says, I want to kill you. As he says, just remember this. Just remember this moment. Whenever you came back bruised and damaged, and I was still alive. As barely hurt. You barely even laid a scratch on me. Or that wasn't when I actually showed power. As Elizabeth says to Naruto, you guys need to apologize to each other right now. It's just a spar. As Naruto says, yeah, it was just a spar. Welcome to Meliodas, holding out his hand. As Meliodas looks at him viciously, saying, yeah, shaking as they shake hands. That's when I'll leave it off.